Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Together we are two of the Office Blokes.
Indeed.
Office Bloke Daz has gone cruising.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or cottaging. I can't remember what he said. It was one.
Could be either. Could be both.
It was one Urban Dictionary term that I'm not fully aware of what it means.
Right, okay. As long as he enjoys himself, that's the main thing.
All I know is like 30 or 40 men, lots of alcohol.
Anything could happen.
Absolutely anything probably will happen. All of it. Everything.
Everything will happen.
All of it. All the things are going to happen. Office Bloke Daz is having a long weekend and he'll be back next week.
Yeah, back on Monday, hopefully.
He'll waddle in next week. Right then, Ricky Gervais is making people upset for 10 minutes.
I bet I could do it for longer than that if he really wanted to.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, he's an absolute beast, isn't he? Ricky Gervais.
So
love him.
It looks like a compilation. I'm guessing there's going to be some Golden Globes in there, we did react to some of it ages ago.
Did it get blocked or something?
No, it came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Right,
it was back when it happened, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's prolific on TV. I know he's all over Twitter all the time. I follow him on Twitter.
He literally just doesn't care, does he, though? He just goes for absolutely anything. Subject material, anything goes.
I think he's intelligent enough to put across an argument and be very offensive, but it's thought out. It's not just being a dick for being a dick.
I think people take because of his personality as well. He's got quite a likeable personality, and I think people don't mind it as much when you like that. Yeah.
Plus, he's got enough money that if he was to get cancelled, he
wouldn't care, would he?
No, he's not got kids either. He's got no intention of having kids. So all that money is just for him to burn through for the rest of his life.
Plenty of it as well, I'm guessing.
Yep. Right then, Ricky Gervais is making people upset for 10 minutes. Let's do it.
Out there, well done, Winslet. I told you, do a Holocaust movie. The awards come, didn't I? See? Trouble is with Holocaust films, there's never any gag reel on the DVDs. I don't know, there isn't. It's now, don't do it. It'll be fine. Don't. But you all look lovely.
Did you get that reference? There was an episode of Extras that he did that had Kate Winslet in it, and she actually says in the episode something like, "If you want to win an Oscar, you've got to play a mental."
Yeah,
and that's what the whole joke is with her.
I didn't watch Extras quite as much. I think I saw some of it, but I don't think I was quite into it from the start. You know,
it was really
worth going back to watching.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's just one of those that sort of passed me by at the time. I don't know why though.
I mean, even The Office in the UK wasn't the biggest thing in the world when it was out.
No, true, yeah.
It was big and popular, but compared to what a sort of Goliath the American Office has become and stuff like that, it was nothing like that.
Yeah.
But Extras is well worth a go.
Yeah,
got some great guests in it.
Yeah.
Cool. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no. Shush.
How are you? Nice to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Nice new studio.
This is new. This is a new experience, yes.
Yeah, it's great to...
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you.
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV. All female remakes are the big thing. There's a female remake of Ghostbusters. There's going to be a female remake of Ocean's 11. And this is brilliant for the studios because they get guaranteed box office results and they don't have to spend too much money on the cast. So... Shut up, I don't care. You're so macho, aren't you?
I know, it's a
You're so tough. I'm glad you got your shirt on. You always have to show a bit of that, don't you?
No.
It's for the menopausal women. And go, oh, look, he's taking his shirt. He walked to the restaurant the other week carrying a stag. Who do you think you are? 4. Hold on. You're one of about 5 people that have been invited round my house. I'm a very sort of private person, apart from, like, you know, workman and postman.
Make me feel special.
Yeah.
About that Alan Carr, a postman round here? Refuse collector?
Yeah, well, at least they're useful.
I can't believe this.
Does Alan Carr still do it? Like a TV show like that?
I've not seen one for ages.
That used to be pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I quite like Alan Carr, actually.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. I've seen him on other programmes, like League of Their Own. I think he's been on that, hasn't he? And the tours that they did, specials. But, yeah, I don't seem to see him on his own programme for a while now.
It was pretty good.
But yeah, I know.
Long time. It must be 10 years ago that he had that show, though.
Is it that long? Wow.
You had a birthday, and is it 50 years old? You're not 50 years old. Are you really 50 years old?
50, yeah.
I mean, you look tremendous. You look like you're 35. If somebody had said to me, how old? I say 35. 35, honestly. You look exactly like you did the first, except you're in better shape. Remember you used to come out, you're sort of pear-shaped when you come out? Now you look great. You
didn't
good.
say that at the time, though, did you?
No, I didn't know what to think.
Well, no. You said, well, you look good now because I looked awful before. That's all you're saying. I needed you to say it before. You're pear-shaped. I'd have worked out faster. And now...
But how do you feel at 50? Good, right?
Well, yeah. I'm grumpier. I think I'm grumpier.
Grumpier?
Yeah. I understand you a lot more now. Do you know what I mean? No. I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it. We worked together for a couple of days. And
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way? Yeah.
But so... Stop all the signs say, chill, bro. Sorry. You're not giving them. You know, they come out, they park their cars, they've got babysitters, they haven't paid. Why would you? That'd be mental. But if I was you, I'd be going, thank you so much, these people, and giving them. You know what I mean?
A new series of extras starts this week. Congratulations on getting a second series, essentially, but also.
Congratulations on already fucking it up. It's next week, you moron. It was shoddy. It was, I mean, you didn't write it, and that's... But do it like it's your own. Do it like you were clever enough to come up with this joke yourself, okay?
Because I would love to try stand-up. I'd love to do stand-up. I
think it'd be good. I think it'd be good.
You say that, but when I try and write a joke, I get the opening bit. I say, that's a funny idea. Madonna's got divorced. And then I think...
It's actually a very good host, though, Jonathan Ross.
I think so.
And it's done like the Comedy Awards over the years quite a few times, and doing the monologues on that is really, really good.
I think there's a differentiation, though, isn't there? There's some people that are great presenters that can do the award shows and stuff like that, and then there's people like Ricky Gervais and Kevin Hart and people like that have done it that are just savages,
do everything,
aren't they?
Yeah. I'm not sure whether he could do stand-up, Jonathan Ross, but I always thought he was in the early days, but clearly not. But
I'd be interested to see if there's any footage of him doing stand-up anywhere.
Yeah.
I can't see it myself.
No, I don't think so, no.
Some people go straight into TV.
Yeah, absolutely,
Just get lucky, don't they?
I think maybe he just started as a presenter, I'm guessing, but but he's good.
Yeah.
Where's my writers?
You know, I don't...
And I went out and said, I've got no Will Smith material, and they got a big laugh just because they were thinking it. That's my show. I wasn't there, right? And I said, people on Twitter, it was trending, people saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said, nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend.
Yes.
I haven't offended anyone. I didn't mean, it's not my fault. There's a lot of powerful people here, so if I said, it's... Honestly, I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
Everybody, you went to the Achilles heel of everybody. Like when you tell a woman who's, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Why did I say that to?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said, we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza. No, I was saying, why lie? There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
But I don't think you lose your sensuality at 50.
Wasn't ready, didn't look for something new. Was out with my friends the night that I met you. You looked so handsome, thought you was someone's boo. That was until you showed me that you wanted me to.
No, just looking at all the faces here reminds me of some of the great work that's been done this year by cosmetic surgeons. It is an honour to be here in a room full of what I consider to be the most important people on the planet. Actors. They're just better than ordinary people, aren't they? We all know that. Imagine a world without actors. Oh, God, it doesn't bear thinking about it. Imagine if they ever went on strike. Oh, what would we do? You couldn't replace them. You couldn't replace them with any other profession, lawyers or doctors. Can you imagine a real surgeon doing what Hugh Laurie does in-house? It would be pathetic. He'd be all over the place. He'd go, oh, where do I stand? How's my American accent? What's my lines? You know, Hugh, with the aid of coaches and stuff, can eventually learn his lines while saving lives. He's a genius. How could you replace Kiefer Sutherland in 24? I'd love to see a real anti-terrorist agent try and defuse a bomb in a busy train station in 1 hour. Some of those scenes, by the way, where Kiefer grabs someone and beats them to a pulp, they weren't even in the script. The director just said, keep rolling, we'll work it into the... But actors aren't just loved here in Hollywood, they are loved the world over, because they're recognisable. You can be anywhere. You could be in the third world, okay, and you get a glimpse of a Hollywood star, and it makes you feel better, okay? You could be a little child, a little Asian child, with no possessions and no money, but you see a picture of Angelina Jolie, and you think, oh, Mummy. About our next two presenters.
It just doesn't get old, does it?
Love the way he builds things up and waxing lyrical about people, and he just covered the punchline at the end. It's good at that,
especially since the Oscars slap and things like that, and all the controversy that happened after it, and people supporting Will Smith, and like the standing ovation he got. When I see these clips, I watch them a little bit different now than I did at the first time I saw, especially the Oscars and the Golden Globes and stuff that he did. I kind of used to see like a room full of people getting roasted by Ricky Gervais, and now I'm like, in a way, my opinion has somewhat changed of a lot of the people that are sat in the audience.
What, of the people in the audience, you mean?
Yeah, I'm just like, you're just on another planet.
They are, absolutely. A lot of actors are, aren't they? Yeah. They do think that they are, which is what he's alluding to. Basically, they think they're a world apart, doctors, nurses, people, lawyers, don't matter about them. What would we do without actors? I mean, we'd do fine.
I got the jokes then, but I just thought they were more relatable people the first time I heard all this, and then now I kind of I don't relate to them in any way, shape, or form. Like Kiefer Sutherland, is it, that was just being roasted about 24?
Yeah.
He looked angry, he's like...
He did a bit. Well, he's alluding to he's sort of laid into something, like maybe he's had an issue, allegedly, I don't know. I don't know the context of that, but maybe he's sort of had a bit of an anger management issue or something.
His inner monologue there would have just been, just smile.
I know, that's what it looked like, didn't it? It didn't look like a happy smile.
Yeah, it wasn't laughing, it was just a really awkward smile.
About our next two presenters. The first is an actor, producer, writer and director whose movies have grossed over $3.5 billion at the box office. He's won 2 Academy Awards and 3 Golden Globes for his powerful and varied performances, starring in such films as Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Apollo 13 and Saving Private Ryan. The other is Tim Allen.
Brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, like many of you, we recall back when Ricky Gervais was a slightly chubby but very kind comedian.
Yeah. Neither of which is he now.
Mainly Star Trek memorabilia, because I love Star Trek.
Such a nerd.
Have you never been in a Star Trek?
No, I've never been in a Star Trek, but I love the original series. So I have, I have the Gorn head from the original series from the episode Arena, where
I know.
I'm just nodding.
Oh, the Gorn head.
The Gorn head. I have. What the Gorn head?
Every time you're on the program, I try to do this, and it always comes out very clumsy. Let me try it one more time. Possibly the best television show ever. What do you think?
Possibly. What do you mean?
What have you named your private parts?
Pamela. Our next presenter is the Queen of Pop, Not you, Alton. Sit down. This is... She's all woman. I'll give you some clues. She's always Vogue. She's a material girl. And she's just like a virgin. Please welcome Madonna.
Pretty tame, like.
It was really, yeah.
If I'm still just like a virgin, Ricky, then why don't you come over here and do something about it? I haven't kissed a girl in a few years. On TV.
Yeah,
It's really about there.
Yeah, Madonna back when she looked like an actual human being.
I know, yeah.
Not a crazy alien person.
Not quite the same now, is she? Not at all. No. It's absolutely. I love Ricky Gervais. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
it really is.
We've definitely seen some of those clips before in other compilations.
Yeah,
but he just doesn't get old for me. Like I've not for ages. I haven't watched the Golden Globes.
Yeah,
him roasting everyone. I could go back and watch the whole thing quite easily.
Oh, same here. Absolutely, it's just never gets old, does it? Like you say,
No.
You know, roasting celebrities, especially some of the stuff he comes out with, 'cause it's really close to the bone, isn't it? A lot of the stuff, but always a little element of truth there. You can just see him squirming, can't you? Some of the celebrities, which is there's nothing better, I don't think, making celebrities squirm like that.
I agree.
Brilliant.
I agree completely. I think a lot of these people have had the possibility of being humanised in recent years, and they've gone the other way. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like with the world of podcasts and stuff. If you get Tom Hanks goes on Joe Rogan and sits there for 2 hours just having a laugh and has a glass of whiskey and a cigar, everyone would be like, he's one of us.
Yeah.
But then, like, he's one of them that seems to have gone so far.
Oh, a lot of them do, don't they? But someone like Ricky Gervais just brings them back down to earth, I think.
Yeah.
He just sort of like, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. You can be as rich, as successful as you want.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm going to say. If you don't like it, tough. And you've got people just laughing at him. Absolutely brilliant.
People love it as well, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Nothing better.
Maybe that's why he's so successful in America, because they, you know, like roast battles and things like that.
Yeah,
things
it's
like
a big
that
thing.
are more of an American thing.
Yeah, absolutely a big thing there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love them. They're brilliant.
He's just the king of it.
People just ripping out each other. As long as you can take the joke,
yeah,
you know, even better.
Yeah,
but you can tell some of them are squirming so much there, though,
Yeah.
but it's great to see when it's like that.
Yeah,
brilliant,
awesome. Right,
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that too. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you again soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.